We're a culmination of insanely great people coming together for a common cause. And the common cause is how do we move, inspire, and wow the world. We just so happen to sell really beautiful picture frames. And so that's really what we do. So picture framing is essentially what started Roma Moulding. It kind of feels like, you know, we're a bunch of friends all working together. Our goal here at our company is how do we blur the lines between work and play? Well, one of the ways you do it is you curate who's showing up. You really try to find the alignment of values as well as skill set, throw them in a room and let them play. I think environment has a tremendous impact on culture. We really value trust and transparency, so hence we took down all our walls. We don't have an open door policy because we don't have doors. You know, walls were created to segregate me against you, and we really want that flow of information and the magic that would otherwise be contained in an office. You know, at any time in our facility here, you'll see someone either in a chat spot or a huddle room or just concentrating on something, and you can't help but be inspired about kind of figuring out what's going on there because it looks really great. I use the analogy of, you know, New York City and then a jungle. If you throw someone in New York City, typically they're gonna be able to walk, take a subway, do various different things. Throw someone in the jungle, they may have a tendency to swing from trees because that's their environment. Whatever the environment you co-create, you have to be cognizant that those people in that environment have to thrive. After the 2008-2009 economic dip, which affected us heavily, we had somewhat lost our way. We were challenged with some decreases in sales, and we went to more of a, we would say, a very different strategy, and it's going to be my way or the highway, unfortunately. And my father was CEO at the time. I think my father was one of the smartest guys in the world. But the fear and the decrease got the better of us. A good month to us wasn't measured in sales. It was measured in actual people leaving. So if someone didn't leave that month, that was a good month. And so you can imagine the feeling and the energy in the building was just terrible. A friend of mine gave me a book and said, you might really enjoy this read. And it was Delivering Happiness by Tony Gareri. And I read the book, you know, within 2 days. I was infatuated with what, you know, the strategy was, building happiness in the workplace. Is it possible? I needed more, flew out to Las Vegas. I looked at what was possible and I was in shock. Came back, spoke to my father about it, and, you know, with all due respect, he couldn't grasp it. It was a very foreign departure from what he knew. Got him on a plane 2 weeks later, we went to Vegas with him. And I remember him looking around. I know he loved the feeling. It was just scary, and I respected that. This is not a snap your finger overnight, boom. It was gonna be a progression, and as Tony Gareri states, it's a 5 to lifetime strategy. And so we came back and we gave it a try. And he believed in it and made me CEO at the company. I quickly looked at who was on the team and figured out who was going to be on the bus, you know, going in the right direction, in the right seat, but most importantly, for the right reason. And so we made some changes, adjusted, and 4 years later, we're having the time of our life.